Alright, we got a new episode. We're in Human Caravan from Tohuatbehal. Tohuatbehal has arrived. Has it always been Tohuatbehal, or do we get different ones every year? Also, dingoes. I didn't notice the dingoes until now. Have there been serious problems? Duke of Lakeforge strikes the dingo on the head with his copper pick. So, the Duke is mildly... Where is the Duke? Hello, the Duke. The Duke, you're not up a tree. Thank frickin' word. You're not up a tree. How is your wounds? Not severe, but you are tired. How about... What are you doing out there? Oh, he's still fighting. Okay. Right, so new episode, number 13. I should try to do something other than filling up spire crypts, which is all I've been able to do lately. Let's see. Let's actually start immediately working on the spire crypts. Let's see. Granite, thank you. Good. Do I need Alt L, Alt S? I do not need them to be enclosed yet. Asmal, wasn't he one of the other ones? Let's do Kyle Pat instead. Get some walls going here. Well, that's not cool. They show up. No need for trader. Whoa, human diplomat. Screw you. I don't want you right now. The caravan people are leaving. They sort of went in, and then they immediately turned around and are now leaving. That's not cool. I never got to trade. I believe last episode we left off where in gear Gesh Kozpyol had gone into a mood anyways. My chair is creaking. Is created Ardezim Shukapliat, a slate millstone. We'll see if it's any good. I don't really do millstones. We should try that sometime. I'm not much of a mechanics person, and there's no good reason for it. Description. Slate millstone. The name is Author Crests the Tall. Author Crests the Tall. Interesting. I feel like there may be a missing word. All craft worship is encircled with bands of round amethyst cabochons, spikes of slate, silk, sardonyx, and bismuth. That's a lot of spikes. On the item is an image of black-tip reef sharks. On the item is an image of Uthimi, cat-starved, the cavern of menacing, the forgotten beast, and Erush, canyon-fondled, the dwarf, in hazelwood. Uthimi is making a plaintive gesture. Erush, canyon-fondled, is laughing. It relates to the mortal wounding of the forgotten beast Uthimi by the dwarf Erush with a copper battle axe in Lakeforge. So this is recent. Oh yeah, we've had a couple fights. I've already forgotten. 13 weeks in, I suppose I'll have forgotten something like... What's my name? In the mid-spring of 232 during the rampage of blah 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 chickens. On the item is an image of Solon Quakeheads. The dwarf and dwarves in purple spinal. Solon Quakeheads is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of the dwarf to the position of queen in 80. So, as this millstone turns, people are getting sort of a history lesson, if perhaps not a very linear one. I think BCF. Let's make some... not yet. What are we making our roads from? Gabbro. Alright, let's get a path going... I can't do it there, but I can make assumptions that it will be, so... Oh, and there are trees in the way. I thought I was cutting these down. Oh, I was, but not. This entire clip is very poorly planned. Let's get all these cut down. Get a road going. And what I mean to do is... Through here... Well, let's just do it. Redeem this clip just barely. Let's get... hole in this whole thing. Allow it to take us as far as it will. Right? Okay. And maybe we can put a guard station out here someday or so. That was 5 long, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay. Maple logs. Right. I'm also thinking of getting a thing started. Ooh. Fortification. Fortification. Well, basically getting a thing started here where I do, in fact, fortify the edge of the water. Ooh, I'm going to have to take out another couple of... Largely just because some enemies, many enemies, way better than dwarves, are likely to swim. And that's going to cause problems. Let's take a look at the first slab go down. It probably won't tell us a whole lot. VT... There we go. This is an exceptional quartz site, memorial to Azyar Lebesas. In memory of Azyar, born 164, went missing in the year 233. Creator of the Strike of Dots, united with T. Wood. Looks like we have migrant. Was it just migrant? Some migrants. Okay, so it's more than one. Migrant, I need someone who doesn't do that. Crafts, no, you know. It may sound horrible, but construction removal. Yeah, no cleaning, hauling. Is dumping considered refuse, or is it more? After that, just do all that stuff. Surest South Paints. You can do that whole fish process. Yeah, just fish in general. I don't care. I'll deal with the rest of this. Let's see. That's 3. We'll see how many. When I'm done. De Atiron fell from a tree. Dang trees. I wanted trees. I know this is very elvish of me, I suppose, but I wanted there to be trees around. Is the broker still up a tree? Yes, the broker is still up a tree. But luckily, in his case, it looks like his or her case doesn't really look like the tree is very well, that they're very far up. So let's see. Are you going to come down in one piece, Mr. Broker? Because I don't want to replace you. I want you guys to stop going up trees in the first place. Oh my god. Come on down. Game's a bit slow because game's a bit slow, but whatever. Come on down. That wasn't you? No, you switched trees. How is it they can get up into but not back out of trees? What piece of code is missing, or what is it that I'm not doing right that this is always happening? I'm tempted, though. I may have just said this, but I'm tempted to just get rid of all the trees. Alright, you're out of the tree. Are you injured? Not badly. Okay, that's good. So, who else is in a tree? Broker, I know you're not. Gem Cutter. You're not in a tree. I wish I could, like, sort by status. That would be kind of nice. Oh, you're in a tree. Okay, and you are in a pretty tall one, and looks like you're probably going to end up in water when I bring you down. Where? There we go. Anybody else? There were Kia. Is that the same one? Yeah, that's the same one. Yeah, the reason all they're up in trees is because Kia. And now Mafal. Left upper arm. Let's see. Wounds. View. Z. Unib. Oh. I know how to press buttons. Z. Health. Annoyed after suffering a minor injury, afraid after experiencing trauma, vengeful after joining an existing conflict. With whom? The ground? Health. Ability to grasp somewhat impaired. Well, they didn't die, but they might still. Meanwhile, anybody know what is this? Oh. Lots of movement. All the animals are like... What are you, actually? Distracted. Are they distracted by the Kia? I moved the the crossbow folk, but I don't think it's resulting in anything. Yeah. Weaver Mathal fought with the ground. Kyopat Anis blah blah blah. I don't know. Was he the broker then? I'm trying to build stuff, I swear, but friggin' Kia. I can't make any head... Oh, Forgotten Beast Sog. Gigantic feathered mite. Long spiral horn, and it is slavering. Mo feathers are long and narrow, but where its noxious secretions. And I believe it's somewhere that it can't get me, so we'll just not care. Maybe the other one in it will fight. I haven't seen the third one in a while, so I suspect that happened out of sight. Butcher animal, make rock pot. But building things? No, I can't do that because frickin' Kia. Oh, good. I got one Kia just now. One whole Kia. I suppose that's better than none whole Kia. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first so far. Sadur Inar Zavud militia commander has bestowed the name Samaminbaz upon a copper Aegis. Aegis being a larger variety of shield, which I added to the raw file so that I could have them. It does look like the number of Kia have been reduced. I also don't see any of the... Oh. Teku Dayamung needs work. But anyways, let's see. Oh yeah. I've been seeing a lot of Kia is fighting, so I think they've had some success. Note, I've also slated just about all... let's do this in sections 4. Just about all the trees inside the border to be removed in stages. And this is going to take ages, and there's going to be so much freaking wood everywhere. It's going to be stupid. I might keep 1 or 2. Others will be able to grow at some point. Actually, these are 2s, so these should be included. There's going to be so much dang wood in the water. Hello? What did I just do? I wanted to do trees, but apparently that's not what happened. 2s. It's going to be a very barren place, but you know, they're dwarves. They don't really care about trees anyways, I suppose. And this is where I did staggered things. The ones here, higher up here. What's going on there? Oh, interesting. Well, as I said, a lot of this is going to end up in needing ice excavations later. Which reminds me, actually, I found a body. Where is he? There we go. Ah, wrong button. Edem Sodotaline is going to need help. Yeah, another Forgotten Beast to come and go. Sith Dasikathutha? Towering feathered Dimetrodon. Broad shell, and it is ravening. Its blue feathers are fluffed out. Beware its noxious secretions again. Alright. Well, I also found out, unfortunately... Oh, here we go. My best miner, and potentially... God, you don't seem to be in a position of power. Maybe it's because just the one left. It's about to get cut down. Let's see how this goes. Very frustrating. Come on. Game seems to have sped up, but I'm not sure why. There's certain things it's spending time thinking about that are not evident. Okay, how are you doing? You're fine. Excellent. That's a nice change of pace. Certainly the working area where a lot of them. We're getting stuck up in trees. The trees are less pronounced than they were, though they're still working on it. Meanwhile, I don't know what it is. Sometimes they'll do it and sometimes they won't, but I really need them to do dumping, and they're not doing it. I feel like 10,000 things for them to do, and they're all doing something else. Mostly storing things in stockpiles, which I guess is good, but... I mean, some of you could be doing dumping. Nice to have something to record about here. Assuming, of course, that they... hold on. Cheer, squeak. Okay, there we go. Assuming they make it all the way to and trade at the trading center, because that was not the case when the Humangs came by earlier. Not sure which these are. But you can see There is quite a lot of wood just lying around everywhere. And that's because the trees are sociopaths who hate dwarves and are in cahoots with buzzards and Kia, in case you didn't know. It's war by attrition, because as any individual species of life form, they can't quite pull it off, but when they band together, absolutely they can take out the dwarfs. Look at this mess. Look at all these logs. I'm surprised they aren't going around them. I guess the last few times they failed like right here at the spot. But it's saying go ahead, so I suppose. Whoa, don't do everything. Let's see. Shift. Move visible goods. What does that mean? Pending on top. View good. Culling on mandates. Sorting by distance. What is the alternative? Value. Interesting. Distance. Select intestines. Let's send all of the intestines along. Whoa. Oh. How is that not meat? Anyways, I'll deal with this off camera, but hopefully I can dispose of some stuff. I've got this far anyways. So it looks like they want drinks, footwear, and leather water skins next time around. Altogether, this is a rather unenergetic, lazy. I'm not quite sure what word I want to use, but it's just very anemic request list, I suppose. Meanwhile, I don't think they've even finished arriving. Yes, they have. Okay. Well, let me then proceed. Prepared llama intestines roast. So I guess this didn't count as meat, they said? How do I do? Look at goods. View good. View. It's a stack of 18 superiorly prepared llama intestines roast. The ingredients are exceptionally minced crundle tallow, finely minced plump helmet, superiorly minced sheep cheese, finely minced prepared llama. They might as well just juice this stuff. You can add to the raws, you can add other things like roast here, and we have tacos and various stuff. But every dang single thing ever prepared in every recipe has been minced. Not sliced or chopped or, I don't know, left intact. Just minced. Just minced. But apparently they want it, so I'm going to send it. Sheep's milk pot. Oh, well, I don't care. I don't care. Oh, yes. Ooh, either lug. Who needs English? Eagle leather. Eagle leather. Oh, that's all? Dang it. Well, I've still got an excessive amount of profit to expend here, so I'm just going to get all the freaking bolts. Was not Tekud Diamug the one we needed here? Well, there he is. He, she, sorry, default. Let's see. This was just placed. The last one in this little tower, or crypt spire. Doesn't need to be that big. Hello, why are you so big? Make tomb. Okay. Assign to search Day Amug Tekud. Oh, right. There. That should get that taken care of. Since we're on anyways, I finished this tower, except, oh, no, even including the top now. So DN, start removing the scaffolding. So here we have Memorial to Rigoth Stegazlar. Born, drowned in the year 232, of Alabaster. We got Tekud. Oh, Tekud Diamogardi. Oh. I didn't know. I thought I had him underwater somewhere. Okay. I think maybe I will remove that. He doesn't need to be done twice. But he does need to be removed. So I'm going to... We'll take a look at it anyways. But born 164, bled to death, slain by the forgotten beast Uthimi, who we've heard about recently. Dwarf, lover of earrings. So not even. So let's remove this bit. And remove this guy. And find a different one to put in this place. Ah. Squeak. Solon Wilgam Hysak has begun a mysterious construction. Where? Warcraft dwarf ship. Okay, well, what are you using? You're using dingo bones, and that's it. Only dingo bones. So that should be quick and easy, I suppose. I'm trying to get silver, so I'm having them harvest all the galena that's laying around. I could have sworn there was native silver kicking around somewhere, but now that I'm looking for it, I don't really see it anywhere. Also, because they were not dumping stuff anywhere near well enough, I just started assigning large tracts of land for the depositing of wood. Actually, you know what? I ought to do that upstairs too. Make some of their trips a little bit shorter. So we'll do this. Ooh, not quite. Like so, and maybe another one. We can always come back for those later. Anyhow, episode's gone on long enough, I think. I think we should take a look at our map. Our overly large map here. Can it get any smaller? All right. So you can see on the edge on the west, there's that wall. Comes around, goes across, goes back down the far side, comes back up on the far side again, and I think it even encloses. And here we are in the bottom, comes around, goes down again, back up, back down again, curves a corner, and comes across. I'm not sure if you can see my cursor, but there's a gate here and a gate there. So the east and west. Other than that, wrong button. No real progress on any of the major buildings that we have so far. They've been static the entire time of this episode, probably the last 2 or 3. All we've been doing, really. Well, no, that's not quite right. The tower over here in the bay has been pushed down a little bit. Somebody last episode was talking about trying to how to get through. Let me zoom in. Too big. How to get through. I'll have to reread it because it never really came up this episode, and I meant to look into it. But anyways, let's take a look at these real quick. Not sure which one. I put one down already. Image of dwarves by Etour. Dwarves are traveling. Relates to the foundation of Lake Forge. Tourist laboring artwork relates to the foundation of Lake Forge. These are all themed. Let's see. Exceptionally designed image of Likot staff post the dwarf and Uthimi, who we've heard about a couple of times now, but I don't remember because I have bad memory. Linkot staff post is making a plaintive gesture, that which means Uthimi is laughing and cutting the poor thing down. Artwork relates to the mortal wounding of the dwarf Likot, sorry. Yep. Next. Moral Azurite fastened the dwarf and Static Feral the voracious cave crawler. The artwork relates to the killing of the dwarf by the voracious cave crawler, so that kind of stinks. Let's see. Masterfully designed image of dwarves in silver. Laboring relates to the foundation of Lake Forge, and artwork relates to the foundation of Lake Forge. So there's a whole bunch of that, and they're all silver. It was very thematic. They're in there now. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I've really just been filling in these, migrants. It's not what I want right now, thank you. I suppose... I haven't quite decided if I'm going to do more sarcophagi. I'm going to do more sarcophagi. And this one here needs to be replaced, Alt-S, with a slab that is not Diamug, which is right there. Asmel Ukergatast, Sinatmanam, Mestos Ushwir. Ushwir sounds familiar. Let's put in Ushwir. Let's go down to level 3 here, because these are going to be for these poor folks. So, ooh, I can't see his name. Ushwir, okay. And Kyopat we've done. Mestos, Asmel, Ukar. So they're still all legit. Azyar, Libasas. I think I've done that one too. So there's still 2 or 3 down here that need their memorials up. So maybe actually it would be wise to do this new one here with slabs instead. Plus, they let me do slabs before it's enclosed. So, Asmel and Alt-S. Mestos. Alright. That's been overdone. Thanks for watching. Come again next week. Or else.